Hi, welcome to TA Bull Play, your trading buddy. So, in our video, we will be discussing four counters today, two from the US market and two from the Malaysia market. So, as usual, we will still be focusing on the chart technical analysis, the TA, because we believe the chart is the best insider. And if you're able to read it, it will tell you the story behind the chart. Yeah. So if you haven't watched our previous analysis on Top Glove, the king of glove in Malaysia, so click into our channel for our last episode video and don't forget to click the subscribe button right now if you don't want to miss our next video. So without further ado, let's get into the chart. So before going into the individual counters, there's a chart that I would like to show you today is the chart of the crude oil. Alright, as you can see, the crude oil has shows some bearish signal because as you can see, the price of crude oil has break the important support of MA50. This is the first point, and the second point is the moving average has shows over here bearish indicator of the death cross of the MA. Yeah. So for those who are trading on the crude oil, or for those holding the oil counter, this is the one that you might need to take note. Okay. All right. So after we talking about the chart of oil, next I would like to show you a chart for Meta platforms, which which is the new names for our Facebook. So this counter we have discussed in our last few episodes, if not mistaken, is the third episode of our video. So seems to be the trend reversal that we discussed that day is kind of solid and is valid right now, because as you can see, the first is the candlestick has break through the moving average and successfully stand above for a few days. That's the first one. And second one is you can see the moving average is started to perform the golden cross, right? For the golden cross that I mentioned is referring to the short-term moving average is crossed above the longer term, the longer term moving average. Yeah. So in order for the trend reversal to be successfully performed, next maybe monitor for 2 to 3 days. As long as it doesn't breaks the moving average, then I can say the trend reversal of Meta platform is most probably solid. All right. So after we're talking about Meta platforms, let's get into the first counter for today, which is the PayPal. All right, which is the PayPal. Okay. So the chart for PayPal is kind of bearish. It doesn't look nice. It looks quite terrible. All right, it looks quite terrible. As you can see from this day, which is 29th of July, it has shows a starting of the bearish signal where the share price is being dumped with the big gap. All right, it's the big gap over here, and then here we goes the start of the downtrend. All right. So if you want to see how weak the momentum is of a share price, you can see how how is the trying to rebound has failed for few times. All right. So for the first time, as you can see over here, let me make a zoom in. All right. Over here, it tried to rebound and then it unable to sustain for more than a week. Then you can see the moving average has again performed a death cross and the share price is keep going downwards. So that's the first time. So the second time is over here, which is around 20th of October. The share price is trying to break out as well, but then it fails again. So yeah, you can see the price is keep going down. So where's the bottom? When will be stop dropping? All right. So I think no one could answer that. So if from my style of trading, this kind of chart I won't be looking for any entry right now because most probably I can't see the bottom. All right, I can't see the bottom. So if you like this company so much, you can put it in the watch list. And the thing that you need to monitor is First is the moving average to at least heading horizontally instead of heading downwards. All right, so that's the first signal that shows that the share price might already bottoming. All right, and then the more significant signal is the share price has to perform a bottom. Then it will be better if the share price can perform a small higher high. All right, a small higher high, which is a confirmation of the share price had at least found the bottom, and most probably it will stop dropping over there. All right, so far as you can see, there's none of this signal so far. So for me, as for now, this chart is very bearish. All right, very weak momentum, so don't simply seek for entry. All right, if not, you will easily get trapped in this. All right. All right, so let's move on to the second counter, which is the BioNTech. All right. All right, let's see on the BioNTech. So the chart for BioNTech is not it's still okay for me. It's still okay. I say like as this period, let me draw you a box. Okay, so in this period it has underwent a period of consolidation. Then we see some correction over here, and then it tries to come back, and then a correction again. So the next thing that you can monitor whether the trend can reverse is the level of resistance that over this price range. Let me draw for you. It will be this price range. All right, so yeah, so this is the price range that you need to monitor in order for to determine whether the share price can continue to go up or it will keep going down. All right, so as you can see, oops, sorry. So okay, as you can see, this is a line of resistance which is around $295. So if the share price is able to break out from this resistance, and then um, it will have the potential to change the overall formation into a uptrend formation. All right, so if the share price failed to break out from this line of resistance, then it has a very big chance for it to keep going down and trying to find another bottom. All right, so if you're seeking for entry right now, instead of resistance, that's more important that you need to set a support. All right, I can set it for you right now, which is around this level. All right, around this level. Normally for support we can put it as a red color. Okay, because I set the support at this level because of the gap. All right, as you can see, the big gap over here. So as I mentioned in previous videos, the gap itself can be the resistance and also can be the support. All right, so yeah, so this is the resistance as and also the support as I draw. So it can be used as a reference for you if you seek for an entry on this counter. All right, okay, so I've talked about two counters from US market today, and then let's move into the counters for Malaysia market. So again, I can show you the I'm going to show you the chart of the KLCC Index. So yep, it's still struggling very near at the price at the range of very near to the double bottom support, but then we can see that it's still not the worst case because it's been supported for a few days. And then the key that we are looking right now is one of the biggest uncertainty that happening in Malaysia right now is the state election of Malacca, which are happening in this weekend. So for me, there's a uncertainty where people tend to wait and for the results. So um, I don't foresee any big surprise from the results of the elections. I'm just waiting for the uncertainty to be clear. Then maybe next week we can see more, a better, a better market for us to trade at least because as you've been, if you are trading in Malaysia market, then you will see that the volume in this week is terribly low. It's terribly low, and the whole momentum and the whole sentiment is very weak. So I'm just hoping that next week could be better. All right. So after showing you the index chart, I'll show you the first counter for today, which is the AirAsia, our airline company. All right. So which mean has been hit badly due to the pandemic, and yeah. So before today, as you can see, the chart is kind of healthy. It's kind of healthy because it's been riding on the recovery of the tourism, and also our economy has been reopened. Yeah. So after the small uptrend over here, and it makes a correction and nicely supported off on the moving average. So before today, everything was so nice. All right. So but why? Just today the share price has been dumped massively. All right. So the reason for the share price to being dumped today is due to the proposal, and I will say the announcement of the right issue that going to be done by the company, which means the company is going to gather money. We're going to take money from the current shareholders in order to aid their financial difficulties. Yeah. So for sure, and obviously we can see that the shareholders are not happy with this, so most of them are selling their stocks. So yeah, so this is what is reflected in the chart that you see right now. Okay. So if you're one of the shareholders or you're looking for entry to this airline company, so what are the things that you're going to monitor for now? All right. So what I will monitor is today, this sell down with volume has break the support of the MA50, which is for me an important support. So in order for the share price, in order for this chart, this counter to retain the momentum to going upwards again, the crucial point would be the next Monday. It's the best for the share price to rebound and stay above the MA50, alright, which should be around the price of 1.08. If the next Monday the share price can rebound and stay above 1.08, then for me that's still not the worst case. It's still a better scenario, which is the momentum can be retained and it should be able to have the potential to moving upwards again. But then if next Monday the share price unable to rebound, then I would see the scenarios to be kind of bad, because then I can't see for now I can't see where's the support and I can't see where's the bottom. So in my goals all the way down, maybe to go even below 1 ringgit in order to find another support. So that would be the worst scenario. Okay, so yeah, so next Monday, maybe you can wait until the timing near to the closing. Don't simply seek for the entry, or don't simply to catch the rebound. Yeah, because if the rebound is failed on Monday, then it might continue to drop, it might continue to fall. Okay. All right. So this is my chart reading on the AirAsia. Okay. So next we go to the second counter from Malaysia market, which is the JCY. All right, JCY. One of the counter that are doing the hard disk storage. Okay. So yeah, this chart today for me is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting because as you can see that it's been a downtrend. It's been a downtrend since June of this year. It's been a downtrend, and few times, many times, not few times, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 times the share price is trying to break out from the downtrend. The drought trend line, but then it failed. So in this round today, you can see that the volume is kind of significant, at least higher than past few months. So it has successfully break out from the moving average line. So one thing is that what to monitor next is the whether the share price able to sustain above the moving average on the next few days. All right, at least it must stay above the price of let me see, at least above this area, which is 32.5 cents. All right, so as long as the share price can sustain above this price range, then I think this trend reversal most probably can be formed successfully. All right. So another things that I'm feeling positive about this counter is the higher high that already formed over here, right? Can you see it? Maybe I can draw it for you. Okay, so as you can see, this is the bottom. Yeah. Oops, so, yeah. Okay, so this is the bottom, and then this is a higher high bottom. Yeah. Can you see? It hit the bottom over here, make a small rebound, and then correction again. But then the bottom is now higher than the previous low. Yeah. So this is a good sign for the trend reversal. So I think this chart is kind of potential to monitor. Yeah, kind of potential monitor, because if you can see if the trend reversal is being done successfully, then we will have a big upside from here around 33 cents all the way until maybe above 40 cents. Yeah, so it's kind of attractive. So you can just put in your watch list and keep monitoring for the trend reversal, whether it's successful or not. All right. Yep. So that's all for today. I've mentioned 4 counters today, 2 from the US market and 2 from the Malaysia market. And don't forget, keep an eye on the crude oil price, because the crude oil price has break the support and been kind of bearish right now. So either you're investing in US market or you're investing in Malaysia market. If you're holding the oil related counter, please monitor closely. Yeah, monitor closely. So from this video, I hope that you learned something about technical analysis, and I hope you like our analysis as well. So please comment below to let us know which counter that you want us to do the analysis, or if you have any feedback for our video, feel free to comment. Alright, so and don't forget to hit the like and share button if you like our content. At the same time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also so that subscribe to our channel so that you won't miss our next potential stock analysis, and together we can learn the valuable and real TA skill. Alright, so I'm TA Bullplay. Thank you for listening. See you in your next video. Bye bye.